First, accompanied. All right, Joni's already fired up. First, accompanied by his father. He is the good neighbor, John Ross. Also accompanied by Coach Lance Payne.
Ugh.
Finally, he is the great neighbor, James Ross.
My boy.
His opponent is accompanied by bangin' Jake Wiley. He is all that Braden Elliott. Tell you what, this thing is, we talk about things that are personal, and you want to talk about four men that are from the opposite end of the spectrum. At least three of these four men are from very opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's a good look at the wide array of personality that goes on here in Imagine Wrestling, and these are two of the most conflicting between the Ross Dynasty, as they call themselves, and the Rad Boys, fan favorites here at Imagine Wrestling.
There you go. This is a battle I don't think James Ross is going to win. One thing I've been continually impressed by is with James Ross is the creativity that this kid brings and the cunning. This kid is so bright.
He is. He's a well-spoken, well-read, and we've seen him have some real wars in here and some real creative wrestling. He's an innovator. He's a student of this dojo.
I don't know if you were able to catch him or not.
And he's the apple of neighbor John's eye.
James Ross was still talking about being friends with the Rad Boy just in that moment right there, right as they were eye to eye. So I don't know. I mean, we know the games that John Ross plays. Do you think there's some legitimacy to James Ross? I mean, you think growing up around John Ross, he probably didn't have a lot of friends.
Probably not, and I think anybody has the opportunity to step out and be their own individual and develop their own mindset. Maybe that's what we're seeing a maturing here of James Ross.
Oh, whoa, my God.
That'll mature him quicker. He's got build 3/4 of the way across the ring.
And Braden Elliott is not playing games tonight. He lit him up with that chop, started off that big deal across the ring, and there's no headlocks being grabbed right now. This is personal, and this is violent.
The angry man's clothesline knocked the squares off his sweater. There's a head to the buckle. Braden Elliott winning the fight. Corner to corner. Another head into the buckle. James Ross trying to fight back. This is just like we said, a little preview of what you're going to get on Saturday in that Tornadoes match, January 7th.
Whoa, threw him into the corner. This is getting ugly, man.
He's just ragdolling the boy around.
There's nothing on the line right now other than personal pride, and this is a guy, Braden Elliott, who can get as angry as anybody in this building.
Oh, yeah, he can. He's got fire, he's got heart, he's got passion. That was unceremonious throw right there. Just slams him MMA style onto the mat.
And finally, cooler heads prevail. I think this is the influence of Jake Wiley. You know, this guy's a planner. He's a guy who sorts things out. And a lot of anger at first out of Braden Elliott, but now he's Jake Wiley, calculated, ready to get him in focus. And this is, to me, an unfocused Braden Elliott is dangerous, but not as dangerous as a focused Braden Elliott.
I agree. Slamming him a little more ceremoniously there, the more wrestling style slam there, the body slam. Braden Elliott's a great executes.
Oh my God!
He went up to the high rent district, and that's why it cost so much. He got tripped up.
Beautiful Russian leg sweep.
Shades
caught him high.
That's a Ross Dynasty move there with the Russian leg sweep. We've seen him use it time and time again.
From now on, that's not even the Russian leg sweep, it's the Ross leg sweep.
Tell you what, though, solid knee right in the back right in between the shoulder blades. Not a spot you want to get hit repeatedly, that's for sure. I'm sure you've been on the receiving end of many of those.
I have. That's a bad way. And I've seen James Ross actually employ this tactic before. So he knows what he's doing in there, like we said.
He's one of those guys wise beyond his years, certainly a thinking man's wrestler.
Absolutely. He does not have a lazy mind. He doesn't have a lazy attitude. And he's putting in some work right now on Braden Elliott's midsection.
Beautifully done with the uppercut in the corner. Cut him down low and brought it up under the ribs, right where you can knock the wind out of somebody. And I've said for many years, you want to win a match, knock the wind out of somebody.
Absolutely. Sound strategy here from James Ross. Seems like he's getting getting the upper hand here a little bit.
Splash in the corner, kept the hold up and pulls him out. Big suplex there.
Once again, nicely done. No separation. Drug his man right out to the middle of the ring and took him to the ground where you win.
Very subtly, I don't know if you caught it, or if they caught it on camera. After that suplex, you saw Braden Elliott squeezing his hands. And as somebody that's had a lot of neck issues through the years, that was something I continuously done in matches, because you'd get the tingle in your hand, and you see it there again. I just wonder if maybe that suplex is a little high and a little dangerous and may cause problems down the line.
Yeah, it might have stunned him a little bit. That is true. You lose it in your extremities. You go numb in your fingertips and in your toes.
Again,
body scissors. Once again, a sound strategy staying on that midsection.
Unlikable guys are these Rosses, but great fighters.
Great fighters. That's sound wrestling right there. A body scissors used to perfection.
Oh, and he did not hold back on that double axe right there.
He looked just like his old man right there delivering that double axe handle. That's a big John Ross move.
Tell you what, this is an impressive showing out of James Ross tonight. He was able to weather that initial storm, and now he's in full control.
Interesting style on that elbow, almost Great Muta-like the way he dropped that down. Very impressive. Braden Elliott's in a world of trouble here. He might want to think about a different strategy, or maybe look over to Jake Wiley for some pointers here. He's got to get something going. More of this, and he's going to be hurting Saturday.
It always starts with separation. If you can find a way to get some separation, you got a shot. But right now, there's no separation. They're maybe trying to push the door open, trying again with that elbow. Oh, he went for a boot and was cut off again. And now we might really see the effects of that suplex from earlier via that neck breaker. I'll tell you what.
That neck breaker is always looming in the dark, peering out its blinds like a inquisitive neighbor. That neck breaker shows up at the worst time. Just floored Braden Elliott.
I don't know how the hell you can't be impressed by James Ross' wrestling ability. Personality, no. Tactics, not always. Wrestling, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the newest member out of Imagine Dojo, the most recent graduate, and he's showing why.
And again, the aggressiveness keeps up. Threw him into that buckle. Out of the way. Braden Elliott found a little bit of an open. Let's see if he can get some momentum going here.
There's that
maybe
separation
should have stayed on top.
Of.
Not yet. And again, stomps to the gut. Watch the low shots there. I'm not sure about that one. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Make sure if you haven't done it already, take a minute to subscribe. And another splash in the corner, going for another suplex. He had great effect with this earlier. Blocked. Tries to get him again. Countered. 3 in a row. And he delivers his own snap suplex.
Beautifully done. Braden Elliott with the hurt midsection musters up the core strength to hit the suplex of his own. Very impressive.
And now the race is on. Whoever can get to their feet first and start some momentum will likely have the advantage going to the end of this match.
These guys are letting it all hang out. These guys, they only got 2-3 days until they got to fight each other again, and they aren't taking any shortcuts. They are holding nothing back.
This has been
on Wednesday night.
An incredible match on a Wednesday night. Beautiful elbow right under the ear. Caught him with a boot right in the face on that one.
Right in the mush. I saw the sole of his foot right on his nose.
Boom! There's one of those clotheslines. And another one. And he is changing the direction of James Ross's soul right now.
shotgun drop kick. Braden Elliott is all kinds of fired up right now.
Here we go. This could be it. He's climbing those ropes. We've seen him win many matches.
That's it.
What?
That's it. You threw in the towel. That's it. Ring the bell. That's it.
John Ross threw in the towel.
That's my son.
I haven't seen that since Arnold Skoland.
You want that to You're taking advantage of this guy. Get in here. Come on. Kind little boy. Get in here. You're taking advantage. Come on. Just like you take advantage of all the imagination. Filling his head with bigger spots. We don't have to wait till Saturday. Let's do it right now.
All right, I think we've seen enough of this. We've seen enough of this. Come on. All right, let's bring the camera back over here. These guys are. Come on. All right.